Hopefully he remembers. Oh, perfect. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. As always, I'm CX Dave, and we're joined by a new voice here.
Hello, my name is Applesauce. I am a mod of the Moon 2 Discord. Well, not the Moon 2 Discord, but the Moon 2 Rumble Cord. And I will be filling in for Quantum for the time being so that he can focus on casting the stream. I'm sorry, just looking around and whatnot. I'll focus on the talking, hopefully.
Yeah, we finally got a full stream team. Feels good.
All right. Very
All
nice.
right. So we're running up Daddy's Little Gamer against Mango Bay here.
Mango Bay Pasta with the Zarya, Majin, and the Lucio. Mean Tactic on the Soldier. And Trade not on some thin DPS. He's now on the Roadhog. ASMR on Anna. And Satella on Reinhardt.
Pretty standard composition coming out. Nothing too flashy. Meanwhile, we've got Elok on Zarya, Dr. Ha on Ana, Swish on Widowmaker. Hopefully trying to get some early picks here. Looks
like a little bit of troll comp right now. The attack Symmetra.
I think they're just trying to meme us again. But I do think they're going to stick with that Widow, since Widow's pretty decent on this map to generate early picks. But most teams tend to hold back around the hotel area, so hopefully
Looks like Switch and Kafka might go for something. Kafka throwing out the Sonic, while Switch is going to be looking for an early pick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
See if he gets anyone. Nope. The team looks like DLG is holding back, holding far back. So
switching back to Soldier now. Swish.
And Kafka on Genji. No Roadhog, so they're going to be trying to rush in more brute force rather than trying to generate a pick before going in.
Seems like the mid fight's now left that initial choke point. Charge coming in.
Yeah,
Stage is very low.
And anti-heal. That could be really dangerous. Lucio trying to swing on him. Their Ana is not there, so...
Elok about to be taken down by the other Zarya, Pasta, but he actually gets healed heavily. Elok actually taking out the enemy Zarya.
Mm-hmm.
Satella's shield about to break, but it seems like they're holding it for now.
Fantastic. Getting out of there before he gets collapsed on by the whole enemy team.
Looks like DLG's about to just stomp on this point right now. They're all spreading around it.
Mm-hmm. We've got positioning up. Nano Boost and Earth Shatter ready. That's Earth Shatter down.
Earth
That's
Shatter coming down. Oh my goodness. Swish at the top, pulling out Nanovisor. Being nanoed as well. Getting slept. Nanovisor was a little bit late. Fantastic at the top.
Under that has already bubbled. That means that that's a pretty clutch sleep able to. That's actually being able to land there, meaning that not able to get the full effect of their combo off, which might have been able to hold. Not even able to throw their Zarya ult either.
Looks like Elok pushing it very aggressively, getting pushed back. Elok still staying very close to that choke point. They haven't even pushed the card up properly yet, but they're still holding pretty hard. Now they're backing off.
Get over here and heal up.
And the fight's taking place.
My ultimate is almost ready.
And the charge comes out. Satella's getting hit, but the grab comes out now with a massive Dragon Blade.
Goodness gracious. That's a heavy
And
combo.
Just cleaning up. Meatastic getting one kill on the enemy Genji before going down.
And he had to burn his tac visor for that as well.
You're right. Meatastic alone right now. Will he get picked off? Looks like he doesn't have very
Running away!
He doesn't have very much to run. He's running all the way back. Getting picked. Probably should have just died so he can res with the rest of his team.
Absolutely. Now he's going to be staggered. I don't know if they'll be able to contest this with 5v6.
Satella and ASMR are the only ones trying to stop this right now. The rest of the team finally coming up. Stars coming out.
It's a 5v6 right now, and both teams have ultimates, but here comes a sound barrier.
Coming
And
down,
the Earth
coming out,
Shatter.
not hitting much. A counter Earth Shatter from Satella, being able to pick off one there. And a boost on Elok. Taking down one. And poor Satella's left all alone at the cart being taken down. Elok put to sleep. Memetastic just trying to build a bit of ult charge. And it looks like DLG's just rolling through right now.
Absolutely.
Elok
Elok is
with that super aggressive Zarya, my god.
But it might work out for him. He got out just fine, and he's at 95% towards his graviton. That could clinch another like really strong push. Although that's the only ult they have right now. So Elock is sitting at a very high energy now. Let's see.
Graviton coming out.
Yeah, that's a 100 energy. Sorry, grab.
Satella being nano boosted, not being able to kill Sarge just yet, and they're starting to clean up a bit. Satella trade and Satella with a second. Kafka on the ground, the poor guy gets taken down. And this will be a hold for Team Mango Bay.
Able to finally stabilize a bit more. Mango Bay holding with 3 ults now. No nano visor though, but they do have the Earth Shatter. While Stage misses
Shatter
his.
whiffed.
Both are shattered.
But yeah. He's coming out now. It doesn't look like this is going to come from anything. Sage rushing out, but it's not doing much. Winston jumping around, getting the Ana in the back.
When he goes down.
Down Elock. Trade going down to the Ana. Pasa put to sleep, getting Rhine pushed, and now dead. Switch is very low. He's down. Now it's just going to be a Genji and Soldier fight on the left. Well, it's the main Reinhardt's fighting each other. ASMR gets a good sleep on Sage. Oh, it's just Meme-tastic still in the hole. Winston coming out. Getting good left click. He couldn't drop the beat, the poor guy.
I think that's actually good for him. I don't think they wanted to push too hard there, especially since it's only 4.
Ooh, a monstrous hammer down.
Just
4K
kidding.
hammer down. Sage pushing like a madman, finally put down, being charged by Sage, or Satella. But they're still pushing the cart steadily, even though the numbers have been rather sparse for both teams.
We're swapping to a stall comp here now for defense.
Looks like a trade on that Diva again. Trying to fight off that Gongo. Looks like the rest of the DLG starting to manage up. And
trade
trade
just
is
jump off
taken
the
down.
edge?
I have no idea.
He looks like he waved and then ran off the edge. I'm not exactly sure what that was
Nano
about.
coming out, not actually getting a kill right away. Satella throwing out the hammer down. Huge coming in from Sage, taking him down. And now here comes the visor from Swish. Left clicks around, taking down the Ana. It looks like Casa also getting taken down. Now it's just Trade on the map. Beat coming out. Meme-tastic also stalling. Trade and Meme both stalling as well as they can, trying to run around and miss hits. But once that Rhine starts swinging, it's done.
Still, Meme-tastic survived for quite a while longer than I thought he would.
I agree. Oh. Sage gets pushed into the grab right as he charges. Pasta was nanoed, and now Majin and Trade back on the map. Tactical visor coming out.
Looking bad for DLG. They took way too long to kill that soldier.
Yeah, and it looks like they're punished now. Satella blocking off the rest of the team. Meme-tastic taking care of the Genji. Meme-tastic pushing up, and it looks like they're actually going to be able to hold this. DLG have to come back, and they have 0 ults. Whilst
My ultimate is charging.
Mango Bay still has Sound Barrier.
And swapping back off the Mei to Reinhardt here. Sound Barrier is going to be able to hopefully push this push. That's a grab on Elox though, so that could be the game winner. Depending on, but Trade managed to eat it with his Elox.
Wow! An excellent job by Trade. Solid work by pushing that aggressive Zarya, making the regretted decisions. Looks like Soldier Lucio a little battle on the right side. Lucio somehow getting out unscathed.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate by DLG not being able to kill the soldier for so long. He was just running back and forth, but they just weren't able to hit him for some reason.
Yeah,
that just allowed Mango Bay to just get the stall going in full effect. That's the worst grab,
Coming out, just
unfortunately.
getting ASMR. Strange good, but ASMR is down. Elock is super hardcore charge. Satella might not be able to live here. Soundberry coming out. Huge mid-fight. Swish also Soundberry here. And the hammer down comes out. Trade getting smashed into the wall, having to be popped out, and now he's been taken down. Now it's just Majin on the point, who also gets taken down. Now it's just Meme on the far right side. Dragonblade coming out to kill him, and it looks like they're going to be able to take this point.
Yeah. Wasted a bit of time, but they managed to get it in the end.
Yeah, 13 seconds remaining, so pretty much up to a minute. Excellent work from DLG.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
Yeah, I felt that DLG just had a pretty good ult staggering in a way. They were just able to
I agree. It was a very sort of snowbally sort of effect that they were landing. Just they would stagger ult after ult after ult, and they would just keep rolling. And Elock's very aggressive Zarya was assisting them greatly because he would have his ult. He had his ult so many times, and as Zarya, It's so difficult to build your ult over time, and him playing that aggressively with his Lucio backing him up all the while to make sure that if Elok gets a bit punished, they can just speed boost out, and he has a shield as well for both him and his Lucio, so they can just retreat
Absolutely.
anytime they feel like it. Also, while building ult all the while.
Yeah, the aggressive playstyle just, I mean, I guess it just worked out because I felt like ult advantage was always on DLG for that entire round, excepting the one time where they managed to pull out the successful stall with the the back and forth dancing soldier, which was really entertaining to watch. Was it
Just
meme-tastic on the
switching-
soldier?
Yeah, it was meme-tastic. He was just kind of going in circles. Speaking of meme-tastic, he's going to be on the Widowmaker, Pasta Zarya, ASMR, with the old grandma there. Majin, oh, look at him. He's on Bastion, guys.
He's gonna pick Bastion,
Bastion play
guys.
coming out. Very, very, very creative. And now, Team DOG does have a Roadhog, and they also are going to be pulling up the Symmetra strat with their
Symmetra
Lucio
will be
main on
interesting.
Symmetra.
Based on how quickly teams play this King's Row map at this in this level of competition, Lucio's rushing in and really just capturing as much ground as possible. Symmetra will be interesting to see if it can work, especially without the Lucio to help them reposition.
Well, that's coming out. Looks like they might be pushing soldiers. Mutastic, or I'm sorry, Trade pushing out to the right. He's on the soldier now. Dropping back down to the shield. They're slowly about to push in. Looks like they notice, you know, obviously they know the Symmetra's coming out, taking out one of the turrets. Satella's shield is just being absolutely destroyed right now. They pushed in successfully around the statue. It looks like they might move backwards.
Yeah, well, they kind of want to play. I feel like they want to play high ground with it because they're leery of the Symmetra turrets.
No picks yet. Just a lot of mid fighting. A hook coming out but missing. Looks like Satella's shield has been broken, or just about. Hotel is being occupied by DLG. The cheeky hook, but nothing comes of it. Satella's shield going dangerously low.
My sleep on Gafgar, but I don't think they can follow up.
It looks like they're just going to get a tick for free almost. And here comes Sage charging in. Now he's Nano Rhine, just left clicking all the day, and it looks like they're going to have to back up.
It's going to be a successful hold. They managed to get their nano boost way earlier.
Trade offing himself there. It looks like Meme-tastic is the only one up, and he's never mind. He's gone.
I don't think that Mango Bay, have they fired off their nano boost quite yet?
They have not.
Yeah, ASMR are not charging it as quickly as Dr. Ha was, unfortunately.
ASMR was being very aggressive. He has excellent accuracy, and he's been just left clicking off, and he just hadn't been building ult charge on his teammates as well. Meme-tastic switching off to Tracer here. Teleporter coming out for Team DOG.
Mango Bay now has a Tracer.
That's right, Meme-tastic on the Tracer, or sorry, yeah, Meme-tastic on the Tracer, Trade on the Soldier, pushing in, and they're still saying in Hotel, and there goes ASMR, hammer down coming out, but it doesn't get anything. Satella gets put to sleep. The Reinhardt is still, or the Hog is still in their back lines.
3 picks up 2 though. They picks up 3. That's Backvisor.
They're doing work. The teleporter's out though, and Switch comes out doing work on the point. The teleporter's still up.
Yeah, I think they might be able to teleport back in and hold. They're waiting to call the drop.
It looks like they're just gonna sit there for a bit. And here they come, charging out last second, doing all they can to stop it.
They don't want to get too staggered, but they're gonna have to charge in.
Switch takes down. Oh my goodness! Elok gets a double. Trade gets Elok, and Sage takes down Pasta. It's just Meme-tastic and Satella on the point. Swish, see you later, bud.
The football tackle from downtown.
Meme-tastic just chewing up this poor Hog. They got 2 ticks on the point before they got pushed back as far. They have a huge hammer down from Satella, but he gets slept before he can actually make the charge. Beat coming out, but here comes Kafka on the Hog. Whole Hog nano.
The old meat grinder.
And Satella gets hooked, but he gets shielded at the same time. Saved his life.
Nicely done. That's Nano Ryan.
Satella's going down very quickly. Big bubble coming out. The poor man gets charged.
Yep. No
Switch
telling up the
taking
side
on
of
Trade.
BLG here.
Switch getting a triple.
Yeah, that was a hefty nano. Or not nano, sorry, visor.
Just a visor.
Just a regular old visor. Symmetra only almost has a teleporter again as well, so if she can get that up before this next push, that's going to be really deadly.
Sure will. They only have 30 seconds roughly to take this point. And already Elok takes down Trade. Now they're 5v6ing and they don't have a lot of time. Very high pressure situation right now.
Absolutely.
Kafka gets put to sleep to charge in. And it looks like Hog might be getting taken care of. But while he was away, a huge hammer down comes down, and now they lose Majin. Meantastic takes down Swish.
But here comes a teleporter from Shishak.
Shire.
Yeah.
No. Sage and
Racing on
Satella.
the belly though.
That's right.
They're going to be trickling in one time instead of the more controlled hold they had earlier.
They actually managed to take it. They have roughly 2.5 minutes now to go on to the next few points.
I kind of want to talk about the first teleporter usage they had there. They were holding back up top because if they gave up 2 ticks, yeah, but they were able to hold it for significantly longer because of
Yeah, they waited for the
Instead of
full team to be ready.
yeah, exactly.
And then once Trade was taken down by Elok, or I think it was Kafka who took down somebody. I forgot. I think it was it was Swish. My sorry.
It was Swish, yeah.
Yeah, Swish took down one of their players, and well, never mind. Swish just took down Meantastic too. Swish the Madman.
They still have to McCree take care of that tracer for them. The old flash thing.
But these are at double DP or double hit scan. They just were. Oh my goodness! They were just pushed off of the car. DOG just rushing in off of that pick.
And
Kafka
Mango
taking
Bay
high
knows
ground.
they can't fight that 5v6.
There's no point you just be feeding all. And it looks like Sage takes down Meantastic again. Will Meantastic switch or stick with the Tracer? He's about to have ultimate, so I think he'll stay.
I feel like they're gonna stay because they're looking for that big bomb combo with Apostolicious and Meantastic.
Right.
The old Zarya Tracer combo.
Sage is just chilling in the mid ground right there.
They're holding rather far up. But I guess they can because they have the cart right there
They
for
just
cover.
they just keep getting taken out. Elok gets another one. Elok can just be as aggressive as he wants to right now.
Absolutely. This is Mango Bay has quite a lot of ults, but they keep on getting staggered.
Meme finally getting out of there in that left flank, but no one's taking high ground right now. They're rushing out to the left or right side, depending on your perspective.
was a good pick
Ultimate
from
comes out. Hammer down comes out for no apparent reason. Satella getting a charge, and Swish getting a tactic along the way.
Nicely done.
My tactical
That was
Another just
unfortunate positioning on the part of Kafka there. He was looking for a flank and trying to get another pick off, but he got 3 people speed boosted into him and
yeah,
just got
felt like the entire
obliterated.
enemy team just sort of walking in.
Absolutely. And once your soldier goes down, that's really difficult to hold. Soldier's quite a bit of your DPS.
You notice they were a little bit, not necessarily staggered, but they were a little bit slow to push up after they grabbed the once they pushed their opponents off. As opposed to seeing, Elok's Zarya charging last round. Trade at the high ground, pulling out Visor right next to Elok. Sage gets put to sleep and taken down. Trade getting 2 so far, getting a 3rd.
That's 4. That's a quad.
God. Switch just kind of relaxing in the car, finally gets taken down by ASMR's E-Button.
Very nice ult combo right there, and that's going to give them the point.
This could go to another 2 rounds.
Absolutely.
It's still got 13 seconds on the board. They only have a minute 30 to take this.
And since DLG did not capture within what am I trying to say, over a minute, that means that even if Mango Bay manages to capture in overtime, they're still gonna get a chance at the first point capture again.
That's right. Huge Graviton coming out, the shield being broken down, Swish with the right clicks. He only got Trade out of that. He got Satella afterwards. I just said after that like 3 times in seconds. Sage taking out Apostolicious, and they're going to have to back up. They only have 50 seconds. They're going to have to regroup and stay in spawn for a bit. The aggressive pushing of DLG right now, pushing Mango Bay back into their spawn. Now they're finally full charge.
This is looking pretty bad. DLG has the beat drop, and they also have the nano visor.
ASMR building charge very quickly along with Meantastic and Satella. They're all at 70-80%. They almost have this.
Gotta get those ults up quick though.
Shield's broken. No hammer down, however.
Here it comes.
BPN dropped a lot of ults coming out. Hammer down coming up, but nothing gets hit with.
Put the nano on Elok, but didn't even matter.
Elok just
That's not
rushing through alongside Kafka and just wiping Mango Bay. Will they have enough
Absolutely.
time to even touch it? It doesn't look like it.
I don't think so. Not even with speed boost. That's gonna be it.
Yeah, Swish just took down that last chance.
That's map 1 for DLG.
Well played.
Finals.
Absolutely. Daddy's a little gamer.
A friend of mine just posted JoJo memes at me.
Oh no, not more JoJo memes.
He just sent me 2 selfies of him posing as Joseph Joestar.
Oh my god.
Pretty hype.
Whole hand in front of the face thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it, dude.
he's got like a fingerless glove on too.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this was the final push right here. They were just running them down. That's ult advantage for you, really.
Yeah, I mean, like, plus, like, they speed boost every time that they ult. I think both teams really do that. Look at Elok's huge kill streak there.
Absolutely. Elok coming out on top for for DLG here. I think that Elok's aggressive gameplay is something that Mango Bay is going to have to keep in mind, because I swear, I always switch back over to Elok and he's full charge in the face of the enemy team again. Goodness gracious. All right. One thing that I have to I'm gonna be looking at here is on that second push through streets, we saw a lot, and I mean a lot of staggers from DLG during the first push through the streets. That really wore down quite a bit of Mango Bay's time, meaning it was extremely difficult for them to push through final stage since they really only had one push, and they still didn't have ult advantage, meaning DLG able to capture the point. Or I guess hold the point.
We don't have to say who's on attack or defense on Koth.
I do not believe so. I believe that both teams are on attack.
All right, somebody has to urinate. It'd be Kafka.
All right. Be right back, boys and girls. Kafka taking a little bit of a bathroom break. We'll chill in the lobby for now.
Yeah, he better wash his hands. Filthy.
No, don't want to get your keyboard messy.
Or the mouse. Very fragile sensor in there.
Absolutely. Also, just gross.
To be that one guy. I'm going to play a little bit of devil's advocate and perform the act of tobacco while it's on stream. I know, very dangerous.
Interesting play coming out.
We'll see how it works out, Cotton.
We'll see how it works out, Con. Bit of tobacco up there.
Right on it, Ledge. I know.
All right.
This boy's ready. I have 2 towelettes.
Oh my goodness, towelettes.
Moist towelettes. They are ready. They are ready to go.
Looks like both teams are ready.
Absolutely. Kafka wanting to press his advantage after a very convincing performance on Soldier last match. Now with the advantage of Moist towelettes, we'll see if he can do even
With
better.
clean hands, perhaps he'll even be able to aim quicker and faster and stronger.
Indeed.
So Legion Tower, this is our first of 3 maps, perhaps 4 or 5, depending how everything goes out. Now the interesting thing about this map is a lot of people don't usually hold up on that very top high-rise position looking down on the point. They typically take to the low balcony for high ground, typically a spot that you'll see Soldier or McCree in.
It gives him a nice viewpoint of the map area.
Yeah, once Soldier controls that spot, it'll be difficult to take care of.
Absolutely. They're going to
Coming
send
up
something to
both
displace
sides.
him.
Looks like Meme-tastic is going to be on Tracer as opposed to Trade, who's going to be on the Trollborn, as one would expect.
Absolutely. Torbjorn, standard composition. If you look at their spawn room right now, it's a bit of a lovely family photo going on here.
Oh, it's wonderful. Well, it's on the opposite side, a very serious team right now. Elok with his typical Zarya. Swish going to be on the Tracer. So we might see some Tracer battles. Trade versus Kafka with the Genji. Chisel Lorraine. I'm not even going to try.
I'm just going to call him Cell. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it.
Mid-fight taking place, and the huge charge coming up, and nothing really comes of it. There goes Kafka taking out Satella.
Yeah, that could be pretty rough. Reinhardt's pretty integral in this portion of the map.
It looks like a lot of DLG members are a little bit low health now. They've been brought back up, and it looks like Elok and crew are going to be taking the point.
Absolutely.
Trade in the back lines, along with Meme-tastic, just harassing, and Swish takes down Trade. Now they're down again. They're not grouping up properly, or they're not winning those flank fights. And
Yeah, that's a
taking down
4v6.
Pasta. They're just losing people right now. Elok taking down Satella. They should have backed up a bit more, perhaps.
That was a really rough loss. Getting picked off by Swish there, especially since They needed to get that numbers advantage, but the flanker war just didn't happen in their favor, unfortunately.
Looks like Meme Tactic's very low, and he gets taken down by Swish.
And again, oh my god, Swish generating quite a lot of picks on that Tracer.
Swish has his own along with Sage and Doctor, and even Kafka now. Well, it's only Meme Tastic has his ASMR coming up in a second now. Majin about to have his Dragon Blade coming out. Nano Dragon.
There goes the Nano Blade. See what he can do with it.
Picking anything up. Oh, never mind, they got trade. Bomb coming out doesn't really get anyone. Pasta getting Kafka finally, stopping his maddening rampage. ASMR taking down Swish, and now they might be able to come back from this. They're starting to get picks. Kafka and Swish are still down.
Kafka, raging about no regs.
No regs.
Classic, Mud Dragon Blade didn't work.
Mud Dragons.
Mud Dragons, why aren't they hitting the bad people?
Huge bomb come down, but Sage gets taken down by Satella. A huge 4K.
That was an even bigger counter Earth Shatter by Satella. That might be enough to take the point. That was
It looks like they're taking down. Swish stood still. Yeah, it was a counter.
nice.
My ultimate is
Very
charging.
good work coming out from Satella.
79% for DLG here.
If they take this point again, that could be it. They don't have much. They cannot lose this point unless they get a very high percentage. Ultimate's coming out. Elok and Swish could combo and still get a good bit. Meme-tastic, Majin, and ASMR having theirs, and they're pushing left to right side now. Finally meeting in the middle. Speed boost coming out. Charge hits nothing, and they have just 4 or 5. I don't know. A lot of people. Swish gets a double, Sage getting the third.
That sound barrier not enough to keep them alive from the Tracer Bomb, unfortunately.
Sage takes down the big guy, but gets taken down himself. Now it's just Meme-tastic. Trying to stall, perhaps? And now it's going to DLG. They might be able to take this map. They don't have much time to lose.
Absolutely. Kafka really close to that blade as well. Dr. Ha holding on to the Nano, probably just for him.
Mango Bay about to have 4 ultimates. In just a second, trade being taken out of half.
If Mango Bay can pull off this Graviton, this big bomb combo, here it comes.
Graviton coming out. Trade pressing the Q button, just trying to save some of his buddies. Meme-tastic gets a double.
Nice. Waited for the sound barrier to expire a bit before popping that.
Satella about to take out Sage. Is it going to happen? Hog Champ, it happens. Oh, it's Swish
Dr. Ha
taking
taking out Fantastic. Dragon Blade out from Kafka. I didn't really notice any impact from it, unfortunately.
I didn't even know what happened. He might have been taken
Yeah,
down with Graviton.
might have been taken down like instantly. Ooh,
Hammer
nice
down
headshot.
coming out. I think he just picked up a double.
Yep.
And there you go.
Wait.
They left the point.
They left the
They
point.
left the damn point.
Oh my god, they were winning the fight. They were winning the fight. I can't believe it.
Oh,
This
my
is
goodness.
true esports. Both teams. putting out. My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, you only find the highest quality matches here at Moonmoon Opens.
You know it, man. This is the best place to be.
Absolutely.
We'll find better memes here.
We have the best memes. Unfortunately, that was a bit awkward, but hopefully Mango Bay can dust themselves off after that. Take this next point here.
And we have the squid shops. Food shops on the other side. Lots of signs here in China. Currently both rolling out.
Power. Trade on oh, Trade was already on Reaper, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
Posse getting caught out. Now he's done so, and that's going to be a first point pick. ASMR take down Sage, however, so now it's a 5v5. Trey getting grabbed, being taken down by Kafka. Can anything answer Kafka? He just got to triple the madman. And DLG is going to be pushed off with this point.
Best point for DLG. Kafka's hooks. Kafka making a really strong showing of this. First off,
Absolutely.
from first game with the old Soldier 76, and now with the Roadhog, getting those sick hooks and right flicks.
And Satella playing a very stellar Rhine. Definitely dodging that slow-moving charge, but missing. He slammed into a wall. My boy Satella slamming into walls, getting the kill, but dying himself. And now Meme-tastic takes down their Ana. So now they have a slight advantage. Sage and Doctor still not spawned yet. Satella's about to be back. They have the advantage. Trade with the...
Swapping off that Reaper, hoping to get some more value off this pretty vertical point.
It doesn't look like they have anything, no hit scan to take care of it except for Swish and Anna. Doctor.
Attack
Back
by
to
coming
Visor.
after Elon.
Oh geez. Pastalicious taking down Sage. Elon taking down Trade. Mutastic taking down Tasca. And Satella's very low right now. He gets shielded. He gets shielded, however, and his life is saved. Swish rolling in, just stalling the point, getting taken down. Now it's Cell. Rip.
Last point for Mango Bay.
Only 50%. That's not bad for
They managed to
DLG.
recover that pretty quickly.
It's a good move. They started for quite long, for a fair amount. And they're not wasting very much time. They have already rushed up. Trade taking the flank on the left. Getting a little bit of ult charge. ASMR and Satella are the only ones who can ult right now. Pasta at a very close 95, 97.
Best of Lucio. Kicked off by Trade.
Sage pushes in but gets rocked by Satella, smashing the Madman into walls.
One charges the wall, the other charges the net, charges the wall.
And now it looks like DLG are being picked up. Oh, he just got picked up, the poor guy. But it looks like they're holding Satella with a hammer down. Doesn't get much out of it. Whole hog coming out. Fantastic on the backside, trying to get some shots off. And it looks like DLG's just pushing into this point.
Oh wow, that charge and knocked.
Pushed him out.
Absolutely, that's hilarious.
Pack Visor coming out along with Grab. The bomb coming out, getting a quad.
The quad bomb. Very nice. Very nice by Swish. Swish's Tracer has been extremely impactful this round as well.
They've been a very coordinated team.
Absolutely. However, Mango Bay almost have their own big bomb combo. Big bomb combo.
Big bomb combo. Oh man, I can't even do it.
I know, right? Way hard to say.
Let's get you healed up.
Yep, that's Trade with the time bomb now. That's
81%. They have to do something right now and take this point and hold it. About to hit 90%. Ultimate comes out, they get a quad. Bomb coming out, doesn't get much except for Shell. And a huge hammer down coming out. And it looks like Satella and crew are taking the point.
I think so. Yeah, just
And
Swish stalling.
Oh, they clocked it to 99%. They have to hold this for as long as they can.
Absolutely. They were able to take it, but let's see if they can hold it. They still have. They actually did over ult too much though. They still have 3 ults.
Pushing up very aggressively right now, Mango Bay. Pushing directly into DLG's line. Satella just flicking as much as he can. Kafka, very dangerous. Takes out Satella. Perhaps that aggressive push wasn't what they needed against their Roadhog.
Absolutely, Kafka.
Delicious getting bullied by Elok. Doctor taking down Pastalicious. Trade taking down the Doctor, however. And it looks like the point
Oh, let's see
could
if
be
Trade can
going in
stall.
the favor of DLG. Bomb coming out. Elok and Sage gets 2 picks. Hammer down coming out. Now he has to charge it.
I wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. The fire strike taking him out.
Sad day.
Feels bad.
Score.
That's 2-0 for DLG. This could be match point for Mango Bay. They've got to pull it back here, otherwise their DLG is going to be moving on to the
No semifinals.
semifinals. Actually, yeah. Let's see if Mango Bay can pull it out. Give them some love chat. Maybe they could derive strength from your Mango Bay spam.
Spam, you know the meme. My boy Satella smashing in the walls. Make it happen.
Make it happen. All right. Neither team running fair on this point, actually. Pretty interesting. Not looking forward to getting to the cheeky bridge kills here. We've got DLG moving in through the outside, while Mango Bay moving through the inside. Going to be at point.
Nobody's really playing fair, so that's not really a worry.
Absolutely.
Lots of flanking tracers in this game. And it looks like DLG has to back up a bit, and they're giving the point.
I kind of want to point out, Kafka swaps off the Roadhog for Genji, actually. Even though he's been getting a lot of success with Roadhog. Maybe, I feel like Genji is actually pretty decent for this map, although I would have thought they wanted the Roadhog to get the hooks off the map.
Charge coming in, taking down Sage. Trade taking down the Doctor. But Kafka's still on the point, jumping around. Can Pasta take him down with that excellent tracking. Well done. And now Elok taking down Trade. Last second, Pasta taking down Cell.
That's a good cap for Mango Bay. Managed to isolate their targets. And
Pushing up, trying to take care of their enemy there, but it doesn't look like it works out. Both Zarya's relatively high charge.
Elock almost has grab though.
That's right, he was able to get a pick. Memetastic and Satella, and now ASMR all have their ults.
That's the nano visor and their hammer down combo waiting to happen. Here comes the grab though.
Hammer down right behind. Oh my goodness, Eli gets a triple. Doctor almost goes off the map. Sage charging in, but doesn't get anything. Kafka getting Satella.
I think Mango Bay might just have to cut their losses here and peel out. Yep, there's Majin
Majin
jumping up
jumped
the
down.
map.
Along with Trade.
They've got to peel off. Hopefully consolidate a bit more. They have nano visor now, but
Along with Trade's bomb.
but they've got to be careful because Kafka now has nano blade.
Lots of shots coming out. Right onto right from DLG on the Mango Bay's lines.
Cell almost has sound barrier on Lucio as well.
Mango Bay pushing to the far rear.
Through the white room.
And Pasta takes down Shell. It's a 5v6 right now. They're going to push in aggressively, but Sage just comes in with a powerful hammer down, getting a double. Pasta gets killed along the way. Kafka getting Satella finally. And Trade's very low health and gets taken down. It's just Majin left.
That was a delicious hammer down right there. Not recovered them the point.
60% right now to 33. In very high favor of DLG.
DLG now has bomb, DLG has sound barrier, and DLG has nano blade. Meanwhile, Mango Bay is working with nano visor and sound
Satella
barrier.
with
The Pharah switch.
Trade also, they're looking to do a dive comp. Trade nearly getting knocked out there. Dragon Blade coming out. Sound barrier to respond with, and Kafka gets taken down by Meme.
That was a really late sound barrier by Shell, and no nano boost to follow it up. Kafka kind of just Kafka
Satella
kind of
taking
just
out
died.
Sage. Satella taking down Shell as well. Bomb coming out, not getting much with Swish.
Kafka's back.
Elock at low HP now, at half, getting healed by Doctor. Getting a shield on. Graviton comes out. Moontastic taking down Dr. Swish, being taken down by Trade. Elock's at high charge. Super angry right now. Sage rushing in. Moontastic taking down Elock.
See how long he can stay alive. Majin flying around the top of the map trying to stall.
Moontastic being ignored a bit by Sage there. Majin getting smacked around, running around as much as he can, trying to hold this point. Overtime 99 to 33%. They have to do something right now, and
they'll grab it,
Moontastic
yeah.
finally takes down Cell.
Well done. They've got a heavy hold ahead of them though, and the
And no ults.
Graviton from Elock is looking mighty scary right now, along with the hammer down from Sage.
Rather terrifying play that they have to hold on for right now. They have to play smart and safe so that they don't get picked into a 5v6.
Coming in through white rooms.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Nearly getting his ult. Very close.
If Memetastic can stay out of that grab and DPS the backline.
Sage is rushing, smacking around Pasta.
Back visor.
Visor coming out, being charged and taken down by Sage.
Completely whiffed grab, unfortunately. Satella.
Satella getting a double. Kafka taking down Majin. Satella being healed. And then
Satella,
he takes
that's a
himself.
triple. Wow.
Then taking down Sage, and they're holding this rather well. ASMR being saved with that bubble.
Absolutely.
And it looks like they're able to stabilize.
That
Now
was
it's
a
going
very
80%.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate ult by Elock, ulting the ground when there were no enemies standing
Ooh,
at
and a
said
good
ground.
pick from Satella. I'm sorry, Trade.
Onto Doctor. Oh
And
my
Trade
god.
getting another one. They're at low HP, low percentages. Trade finally gets taken down by Kafka. Now they have to push in. Majin taking down Cell. Elock killing himself. Or being killed along the way.
Anode. I don't think. Yeah, this is gonna be it. That's a hold.
Wow,
From,
an incredible comeback from
absolutely.
from Mango Bay, holding that last push. Elock whiffing it is totally what saved them.
Score.
Well, alongside that, I think Satella's Pharah put out some heavy work as well.
Absolutely. And ASMR keeping him alive all the while. He was at low HP several times throughout that little match.
Indeed.
Both teams looking ready to go. Only 25 seconds to this perhaps final match. Perhaps we could go into a 2v2 to the final round.
You're gonna see Mango Bay pull off the reverse
ultimate
sweep.
comeback. The reverse
ultimate
sweep that
comeback.
happens way too often in this game.
Absolutely. I swear I get reverse sweeped on Koth way too many times.
But I mean, anytime I play it, even though I might complain about it, I say to myself, at least it's not CP.
That's true. That's true. Anything but 2 CP.
Loja, please
Alright.
fix by, removing it.
Yeah.
Getting in the mid-fight right now. Sage walking forward very aggressively, charging out yet again, but getting slept along the way, not getting much for it. Pasta very low HP. He has to get bubbled or something. He can't heal.
Both teammates managed to recover from that very well, though. No one
Captain's on
goes
that
down.
dangerous hog. He gets a hook pick on Moontastic. What a hook! And Satella runs in, trying to do something.
That right click almost gibbed him. But I think with that 5v6, they're able to take the point. That's what I was saying before. I was surprised that Kafka switched onto the Genji because his hog has been crucial in enabling these picks.
Close range is seeing Satella with the Genji and Pasta with the Ryan. They do not have a Zarya right now.
Still though, managed to take the point after grabbing some nice picks on DLG. DLG holding on only to Nano boost, but Sage is going to be getting hammer down soon, and obviously switching off the Tracer to McCree before getting pulse bomb.
Fantastic. Holding at that top high ground. Getting some shots out. Kafka whiffing that hook right there.
See what they can do.
Hammer down
First
coming
shadow
out,
on
only
Elok.
getting E-locked, but he gets stunned and gets taken down. They've traded so far. Stella coming in with the right clicks and another trade, but it's in favor of DLG.
Meantastic still has that high ground, and he has tactical visor. This could be really deadly for DLG.
And they're going to do whatever they can to make sure that they cap this point as quickly as possible. Switch coming in with the E button, but it's not enough. Satella comes in and backs his buddy up. And now
They
they're
managed to
able
capture
take
the point. They managed to capture the point for a couple of percent, but that nano visor, sorry, I keep on calling it nano visor. That regular visor from Meantastic, wiping off the remaining survivors of DLG and letting Mango Bay cap the point again. Mango Bay also now holding on to Sound Barrier and the Nano Blade.
It seems like McCree is going to be pushing up all the way to the back line to take care of Meantastic along with their Ana.
Meantastic and yep, he hears.
Meantastic
call
just
out.
hops down. Hammer down coming down from
Big
Sage. Huge shatter. Taking down Pasta. Sound barrier coming out. Was it necessary? Now they're at a 5v6. Another counter beat comes out. Satella rushing in with Dragon Blade, trying to take care of the two on top. Gets one, gets the second. Satella took count two, and now that looks like they're going to be able to stabilize. Kafka getting a kill. Whole hog coming out.
I don't think they'll be able to hold.
DLG's getting pushed back. It's just Pasta with the shield.
Oh, and Meantastic on the outside area, but he's gonna have to run out of there.
It looks like
Unfortunately-
DLG coming back.
Unfortunately, ASMR got picked off early, not able to get the Nano Blade combo going. Satella was able to get two, but wasn't able to go and save the rest of the team from the encroaching enemy. Nice sidestep.
A very good job avoiding that. Definitely avoided. Elok pushing aggressively as ever. Tactical visor coming out from the far right side, not getting hooked. Fantastic, not getting much out of it, however. Satella gets the kill on Sage, along with Trey killing Kafka. That's huge. Huge shatter coming down. Swish be taken down. And oh my goodness, my boys, my dudes.
Wow, vast team kill right there. That's the Sirens playing, and Mango Bay
Might be able to hold all
up
they have
to
do is hold one more.
87%.
Doctor and Elok, the only ones with the two ults right now, and they could do a lot with that. Sage and Kafka coming up closely behind.
See how big of a grab they can get off.
Bit of a whiff charge there from Sage. None of those
Mango
coming
Bay,
out. Hooked on. Oh my goodness. They're trading so far. 5
Mango Bay is playing really spread apart, which is intelligent because they know that Elok is looking for the grab.
Right. Elok getting slept now. Kappa trying to fight Majin on the point. Pasta coming out trying to take care of Elok.
Here comes his
Oh,
desperation
comes
grab.
out.
Attempting to meat grinder it.
Dragon Blade from Satella trying to take down Switch. And he gets taken down. They could have this. 99
Yeah.
to 63. That's it.
It's
We're going,
2-2.
we're going to the 5th map, my friends.
Could it be a reverse sweep? Mango
Hype.
Bay.
Score
Hype in the chat, please.
2-2.
My goodness. That was
What a
really
good-
intelligent play coming out from Mango Bay right there. Elok
Yes,
was
spreading out.
constantly looking for that Graviton at the end that would have cinched DLG the win. However, Mango Bay recognizing this and calling it out, just stayed so spread apart. Like, Elok wasn't able to get anything besides like a one-man ult, honestly. And by the time he managed to throw it, DLG had already collapsed.
It almost looked like a bit of a panic ult. They didn't have anyone to really
Absolutely.
follow up with it. So I mean, he just had no choice but to at least use it to suppress whoever was in there,
That was
coming
some
out with
real-
the hog just afterwards.
That was some real smart positioning on Mango Bay's part right there.
Yeah, and they have the
Props to them.
characters to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like McCree versus Farah.
Huge
White Room
switch
being
and shut
taken out
down
by
Stella.
DLG. And Pasta gets slid into the air, half health right now. T-Bone's coming out,
Stella
Pasta low HP. He might be taken down, but it looks like they all backed off. So Tella
Stella-
taking it on Doctor. Sage getting charged by
Wow.
Pasta. And that's a triple.
That's a very
God.
good start.
And
Stella
then
finally
actually
going down from the tree, but
it looks like the changes that they made, putting Satella on Genji and Pasta on Ryan, and not having Azaria was the right move.
Satella's actually now on Farah. He managed to pick off Dr. Ha at the beginning of that fight with the old rocket spam. Switch has got to shut down Satella with his McCree. Otherwise, Satella's going to be ripping apart this DLG lineup.
Switch pushing out to the right side, trying to take care of Satella as we speak. Gets one hit on him. And the mid fight starting to put out, and it looks like Mango Bay is very spread apart right now.
Indeed.
And now they're all starting to rush in, charge coming out, not really getting anything.
Fantastic.
And a
wins the
huge
1v1.
hammer down. Sage getting drawn all the way to the back, being taken down. And it's
Oh my
look at the right side, my friends.
That is
another
a
team wipe.
That's another siren call. Another team kill.
A devastating play. And ults are all, they still have ults. They still have 3 ults.
Absolutely. Mango Bay has the control of the tempo of this game. They're pulling out double hit scan though. DLG realizing the threat that
They
is
have to
Satella.
shut down Farah.
Satella is ripping apart the back line. Nano Visor on the side of Mango Bay here. Trey picking off Dr. Ha. Very nice.
Now they have to wait just a little bit longer, and and they're already at 70%. They have to do something now, or else they're going to lose this matchup. Sage coming in, not getting the lucky charges,
Goodness.
and a huge play from, and another quad for Team Mango Bay.
Oh my goodness. This
Trey
is
getting swish. And
this
it
is
looks like
ridiculous.
they might 99 owe this.
Absolutely. They have 5 ults. Postalicious almost has Earth Shatter.
Trade sneaking on the backside right there.
Elok has not been able to generate a graviton at all. Oh my
Trey
god.
takes down Elok yet again. They're not going to be able to push this, I don't think.
Trade is
they're
going
gonna-
absolutely nuts with this laser here.
Huge B coming out, huge sharded, and they don't have enough
That
time.
is Mango Bay winning.
Wow.
Mango Bay in the chat, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
It's the comeback of a century.
Of the match.
Sage with the play of the game. Who did wonderfully, especially the first 3 rounds. Well played from both teams on this matchup.
Trade's asking for a bio break.
3 minutes. We can do that, I hope.
Yeah, we can do that.
Reasonable people.
Absolutely.
I almost left the game. Whoops.
Our host leaves the game. That would be awkward.
Whoops. We're gonna go back to lobby.
All right. Taking the 3-minute break, I kind of want to talk about Mango Bay's comeback there. The first 2 rounds were looking really deadly. The DLG, well, aside from the kind of awkward first round where Mango Bay walked off the point and that lost them the match, second point, DLG really shut them down with that hog pick from Kafka. But following that, DLG's just weren't able to shut down after the swaps for Mango Bay. Trade's Tracer, Satella's Farah, both really, really effective here.
And his Genji, along with
and the Genji as well.
But I mean, between Satella and Pasta playing Rhine, both of them played it absolutely stellar. But not having a Zarya, whilst also doing a semi-dive comp with 2 squishies who are constantly flanking, is a rather deadly sort of move. But they went with it and they succeeded quite well.
Absolutely.
They were just focusing on picking out, getting as much as many shots as they could, and backing off and just repeating it over and over.
Indeed.
And DLG just couldn't push in sometimes. And if Kafka wasn't getting his hook on his opponent, like he was those first 2 rounds, with everybody moving so quickly, if he wasn't getting a hook, then Mango Bay was able to just build ultimates, and DLG wasn't able to push in. Elok's aggressive Zarya wasn't working because there wasn't another Reinhardt Zarya to face off against. And I think that's where DLG shines, is the
The meatball, like the death ball fights.
Yeah, the death ball fights with Elok on Zarya and who I think it's Sage. Yeah, Sage. With those
Yeah.
two in combination, they were able to outbeat Mango anytime that they were having a Zarya Rhine fight.
Mhm.
But now that was almost non-existent in this Koth map.
Indeed. That was I think that was the correct play by Mango Bay, swapping off, realizing that they really couldn't beat DLG at the death ball game, and Trade and Satella really traded off aggro. Satella, Genji, and Pharah and Tracer. They were just able to trade off aggro so efficiently. If the entire team focuses on Satella, Trade is off picking off your supports, dropping pulse bombs on your Zarya, and there's nothing you can really counter.
Yeah, very deadly plays coming out from Mango.
Indeed. All right, so next map is going to be Hollywood, looks like.
Another payload map, but this one isn't a hybrid, so we'll have to see if either team is going to be doing some strange sort of dive comp of some sort.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see. Equilateral. Is everyone ready? Let's check if we're ready to roll here.
Sorry about that. Just had to give me a drink.
Oh, Mango is off right now. Right.
All right. Shouldn't be too fairly long, but what I'm interested about in Hollywood as well is if any. I think we're going to see some Symmetra gameplay, especially from Mango Bay, and possibly DLG. They both teams seem to have liked using that Symmetra on any first point. I'm sorry, this is a hybrid, so there is going to be a big fight at the center, and because the entrance is so wide, but the choke is so small, we're going to have to see how. Well, the choke is small, but once you're out, there's only really two paths that you can take: far left, left on top of the building, or all the way around, or just going straight to main. But
Straight down
to
middle.
main, straight to main doesn't always seem like a good path. There's also the
Absolutely.
server room on the right. There's a lot of really minor places that are all within any one player's view site. So everything is going to be very telegraphed. There is no hidden flank that anybody can take.
It's going to be really easy for whatever team's on defense to call out which direction they're going and to reposition their Reinhardt to hold that position, hold against whatever area they want to take. Symmetra, again, you were talking about how they were planning on running that Symmetra, and I think Symmetra is pretty good on this map. It's one of her stronger maps. A lot of routes to generate ult charge off of, and the teleporter on these hybrid maps is always super swingy.
Gonna have to swap the teams now. DLG asking for attack first round, which seems to be the smart move.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
All right, Sage is 1-1. Both these teams are fighting for a chance to get into the semifinals. Has the bracket updated yet? Do we know who's in the semifinals? Or all right, yeah, they're both looking to match up against the old Geek Squad here, who looks like they've 2-0'd every single one of their games so far tonight.
Geek Squad, a very devastating team, and
Indeed.
they've been the top team for quite a while. It's mostly just been booty boys at the very top.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to see if both teams are ready now. Looks like we're very indecisive in this
I
game.
know. A lot of bathroom breaks, a lot of upset bladders here.
Okay, Elok is ready.
Switch is ready. See if Mango Bay is good to go.
All right, here we go. Now we're starting it.
On to Hollywood. Whew.
Our third and final map, and this map will decide which of these two teams will go on to the semifinals of this bracket.
Up against Geek Squad.
And this is Mango Bay's very first time playing in a tournament. And
really?
not that I like to brag or anything, but I initially built the team and I pretty much did everything by myself. I set up everybody's scrims, practice times, and whatnot. And I did as best as I could to just be a team manager of sorts. And shortly thereafter, Trade was pretty much like, "No, I'll take care of everything." And he made these suggestions: "Can I do this? Can I do that?" And I pretty much was just able to let him become team captain. And he just took off, and he's done a very wonderful job with Mango Bay, scrimming other players in the Cow Discord, the competitive Overwatch Discord, which I recommend to any team who wants to start playing competitively in this matchup or any tournament for that matter. Go into the Cow Discord and ask for a scrimming other players rather than just playing ranked. Very highly recommended. But anyway, let's get into both of these team comps. Satella with the Reinhardt, Majin, pulling out the lovely doubly Symmetra as we were expecting. However, we're doing Trade with Torbjorn. So that's going to be a little interesting. The rest of the comp seems pretty standard alongside of DLG.
And yeah, Kafka is once again on that Genji. Looking to do some work here.
Doesn't look like they're going to be focusing on fighting a real shield battle without that hog. Unless they just put Swish directly... Oh, and a little bit of right click there. Good damage. Memetastic already at 10% of his ult.
I'm really excited to see this hold from Mango Bay here. Running the Torbjorn, running the Symmetra. All they're missing is the Mei, really, to get the full cancer comp going.
That's the thing right there. And they're already pushing up top left to the high building.
This is Torp turret placed that right now.
And they push that very aggressively, rather untested. No kills coming out, just ult charge. Trade going down to half health, along with Elok. Elok gets healed. Trade still not healed, however.
That Torp turret is just pounding away at Sage's shield.
And the charge coming out. Sage actually getting the hit on Satella. Satella very low right now, gets taken down by Sage, but Sage himself is low health. Along with and there he goes, get taken down by Memetastic. Elok very low, getting taken down by Trade. Kafka taking down Meme. And it looks like this is in the favor of DLG. However, the fight is still going on.
Just watching if they can stall for a bit longer. That's a turret. That's Trade's turret down.
Hansa, the only one taking on 3 enemies right now. The E button being missed and finally getting taken down by Elok.
Indeed.
And it looks like DLG starting to capitalize on those 2 kills. Elok getting another kill. And this is what I was talking about with the Ryan Zarya. Elok being as aggressive as he wants to be and no one really punishing him for it, but it's very difficult with 2 shields to fight through.
Absolutely. I feel like DLG's presence on these payload maps are really threatening.
Look at Elok pushing up, trying to build that charge. Kafka also trying to fight high ground, but he gets taken down by Memetastic's right click. Trade coming out, fighting Swish. Dropping down. Both teams right now trying to take high ground. Take this fight to the highest point. And Trade getting an excellent Swish on the shell. Trade being aggressive, no one really touching him right now.
I kind of want to point out on that first point defense. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get the teleporter up or a molten core up, meaning that the gamble wasn't able to pull off too well.
That's right.
They've switched to a more traditional comp here now.
Memetastic taking down Kafka. And it looks like they're just losing members one by one, and Satella pushing up with the rest of his team, stalling the cart right now.
Body shotting Widow in chat says if I read this, tell me a joke. I'm not a very funny person, so I will not tell you a joke. Instead, I will shame you for
Huge hammer down for both teams right now. Both Reinhardts pushing into each other's teams. Doctor low health, but Elok taking down Satella. Sage's taking out ASMR. Nano boost coming out.
Boostio, let's go, boys. Boostio in the chat. That's a fucking joke if I ever heard one. Memetastic still on top. Taking a few left clicks. Kafka coming up to greet him. Will this be... No, looks like he's going to back off. Memetastic has won that fight against Genji twice now. Memetastic getting taken down. No health.
Memetastic comes to the high ground.
And now it's a triple for DLG. Drop beat coming out for seemingly little reason. Kafka taking out another opponent. The Lucio push right there probably wasn't necessary.
Absolutely. They probably should have saved that sound barrier for this run right here, but they managed to take the point nonetheless.
And every time they cap a point, they push up super aggressively to delay their opponents while the car's being pushed. And now they all just run back. They're Lucio pushing them backwards and forward, a little bit like a yo-yo every time they cap that point.
Whee.
And now they're starting to rush in themselves, doing what they can to stall the point, but they're running into Elok's super aggressive Zarya. Charge coming out, not getting anyone. Here comes the ult. Very well done from Trade. And the Zarya Pasta, excellently timed, excellently placed. And now it's just the Genji in the backline's getting taken down. Well done with those 2 ults.
That's a good clear from Mango Bay. They're looking at an Earth Shatter and a Sound Barrier to help hold against this next push here. But Sage is pretty close to his Earth Shatter as well.
The OG aren't wasting any time rushing directly and pushing that cart. Huge shatter coming out. More than half the team.
Yeah.
And they take out 3. Swish is coming out.
Was Majin caught by the Shatter there?
He was, even though it looked like he wasn't in it. It was like he was a little bit behind the wall.
That's unfortunate. If he was able to escape that, he would have been able to Sound Barrier there.
Stall comp coming out. A huge hammer down right there from Satella.
Well, they got the kill on
Just
Sage.
coming out.
Nice.
And that'll be a quad for Mango Bay, and the LG have to back off.
They've got the payload in a pretty nice position now.
And they're very close to their spawn. Now
They
it's a
can use
matter
the
of
card as cover.
will Trade stay with the Zarya, or is he going to rush back? And it looks like he's just going to stay with the Zarya. They're going to be in a little bit of a permanent stall comp right now.
Yeah. They don't want to give up any ultimate charges and any time to switch back to a more traditional comp. Let's stick with the
Played
here.
very real, along with Meme-tastic and ASMR doing Nano Visor. Both Nano plays could be coming out relatively soon. Meme's still in the backlights, knocking away their Ana. And they're gonna ult Satella, big ball coming up, but nothing really coming for it. Elok, very high charge. And Meme-tastic gets pretty much a double, along with Elok getting 1 and ASMR taking down Shell. Now it's just Swish getting knocked out. In 2 minutes 30 seconds, they have plenty of time to take this point all the way to its VIP slot. Why were we stopping an actor from getting to his trailer? I'll never know. Is this an Omnics Rights movie that we're trying to stop?
I actually think that's the case, honestly. I think that's what I read about this map, but I don't really remember too well.
Huge hammer down once Sage leaves. And Sage getting taken down as well. He left his team to die almost. Elok very low HP along with Doctor. And they're just gonna get wiped out off of just pretty much 1 ult. Trade still has his.
If you want to charge a wall, you're gonna charge a wall.
You're gonna charge a wall. That wall's mine. Satella said you can have it, man. I don't want that either.
Absolutely.
I'll take the team though.
Nice pick off by Meme-tastic. Keeping that stagger going.
Excellent point. Now they only have 1:40 to take this point, looking pretty good for Mango Bay at this last point.
Trade's got the nuke, ASMR's got the nano boost, and
Elok's-
Pasta
yeah,
very
Elok
close
only-
to there.
Elok only at 28%, 29%. He has to build that ult right now.
Absolutely. Pastalicious already has his.
Even if he does build it, maybe Trade can eat the Zarya ult again. Swish coming out of the back lines, getting shot a bit by ASMR. Dash coming in from Kafka, hitting Satella from the rear.
Very big little map.
Getting blocked. Beat coming out, both beats coming out. Meme-tastic still at the top left, fighting his soldier v soldier duel. Big, huge ball coming out. Trade dropping off the bomb right behind him. They know it just in time.
Meme-tastic losing the 1v1 soldier was pretty dangerous. We'll see if Trade can stall.
Trade's doing all he can. He's still on there for so long. This is the soldier holding the point again.
I know, this
He's
deja
finally
vu.
taken down.
This allows Mango Bay to get back outside. Ooh! Oh my god.
No one, did anyone see that? Satella just kind of walked around everyone and ulted.
From left field, the shatter of a century!
They will speak of the shadows for decades, for eons, for centuries. It is very powerful hammer.
Might be enough. All this on the board right now is a nano boost. Elok almost has that grab, but still doesn't have it quite yet. Here comes Sage against that wall again.
Smashing the wall. Being ulted, however.
And shield butt though. Tell us swings on him.
From Satella. Elok trying to take down Trade as much as he can. Satella backing up. Huge ult coming out. Trade trying to push out as much as he can. Drops it.
Kafka actually picks off both supports in the back line. Really, really important. Kafka and Swish rushing the Ana and the Lucio.
It's
That
just
might.
Pasta and Meme right now. Kafka's the only one left, and that's going to be it. They hold the point.
Meme-tastic. I didn't even see him. My camera angle was facing downwards, and it looked like Meme-tastic just came down from heaven and said, "Here's a rocket."
This is yours. I'd also like to recommend that somebody says that I shouldn't curse that often. Careful on swearing from the mighty Mr. Dongles, the leader of the stream team. I'll be sure to keep my language to a minimum. Only 1 or 2 F-bombs an hour, I swear.
Oh no, we're being called out. Don't fire me, please, Dad. I will try and be more careful.
Yeah,
Sorry
I will
about that.
say there was a rule set that was handed to me regarding streaming and casting, and he says pretty much like cursing is fine, just keep the huge bomb. Just make sure that every other word isn't the F word or whatever. Just try to keep it to a minimum.
Try
Cursing is
not
fine,
to
but limited.
try not to make a litany of curses, as it were.
Yes. I'd also
Try
like to
and-
mention that I'm looking at a visual glitch right now. One of the buildings in the back is just black. It's just a big
Oh yeah,
black
that happens.
square in the
That
background.
happens sometimes. I think that's like shadows getting messed up
Yeah,
on your
good
machine.
job, Blizzard. Excellent game, well polished.
Wow, Blizzard. My shadows.
My shadows, my gameplay ruined, literally unplayable.
Unplayable. Looks like DLG also busting out the Symmetra, but instead of a Torbjorn, they have a May.
That's right. And this could be the final round. This could push Team Mango Bay into the semifinals.
Indeed.
This quarterfinal matchup has been very exciting to watch between these two very skilled teams.
Quite a long series as well. Both teams slugging it out back and forth. King's Row went for a long time. We went to 5 on Lijiang Tower, and we'll see if we're gonna go. We'll see if well, I guess we can't
overtime again.
fully. We can't have multiple completions of the map because DLG wasn't able to complete the map. But
If
we'll
they
see
can
how.
this map, it's a win for them.
Absolutely. Just got to get that card to the very end.
Satella back on the Farah.
Oh, I'm
Pasta on the
excited.
Rhine.
I'm excited to see this. I like Stella's Farah a lot.
Yeah. Here comes the Mimic play right now. A little slow getting up to the very top. Just straight up there right now, shooting down. But there's no Torbjorn.
DLG's not giving them as much pressure as they received from Mango Bay here. They're kind of playing back, letting their Symmetra spam, and there's
Symmetra very low at the bottom, hiding as well as she can.
Kafka got picked off by Trade. That's really bad. That's their stall character down.
And Memetastic taking down Memetastic on the Zarya, taking down Sage.
Ooh.
Pasta nearly dying, finally taking out Shell.
Shell wasn't able to build that ultimate. That's another Symmetra teleporter just not being able to be utilized here. Symmetra not really getting a lot of worth out of this.
Satella taking out Doctor. That's going to be even more stall, but they're not pushing up preemptively. Will 3 of them leave and push forward? Looks like Trade is still at the top of the building. He should be done with his team. It looks like he's just going to take that opportunity to get a little bit of damage off of that shield. Satella looking for a boot to knock them off a high ground. They're playing very close high ground to the card. They could pop down an enemy. Doctor actually has his ult. They could Nana Rhine and just push their opponents, but he gets booped off.
Ooh.
And it looks like Mighty Kafka's back on his hog. Satella getting shot by Doctor right now. Getting taken down by Doctor.
Very nice on us, Knights.
The car still being pushed up, only held by Kafka right now. And here comes the charge from Sage. Will he ever charge a player? We may never know. Pasta getting smacked into the wall by himself right there. Elok breaking the shield, being as aggressive as ever, getting put to sleep. Sorry, bubbled.
That's Pasta
Then it was
down.
Miser. And they're all being pushed into a little corner. ASMR getting kicked out, trying to look for that E button perhaps. Fantastic and
Rocket
Trade
Barrage.
Swish. Woo! Swish still on top, but they were able to move the point a bit. Tactical Visor comes out.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
This is
woo.
deadly.
Very terrifying. Swish getting the triple and stopping the enemy. Just 2 players were able to stop 3.
Not much they could do about that. Swish and Doctor staying on high ground there, meaning that they can combo their ults and wipe that point very easily. This gives DLG time to get back in position here.
ASMR nearly losing that fight to Doctor. Elok has his ult, so this is going to be very dangerous. I don't think they're going to be able to take the second point so easily. Satella with the Genji trying to take that right side flank, trying to take care of Doctor. Satella in the back line's fighting Doctor. And here it comes.
That hammer down was blocked by Pasta.
That's right.
Ooh, and a return heavy hammer.
And it looks like Switch takes out Satella, but Trade and Pasta get kills of their own along with Metastic. And the hook comes out with Kafka, pushing his opponents off the car, trying to stall as much as they can. Pasta
And
not
Kafka
aware.
are back to back.
They're just kind of ignoring each other. Sleep comes out, knocking down Kafka. Now they have to back off. Kafka healing. Doctor still on that high ground, still uncontested, a nuisance. Finally having
Stella's
to be
really got
pushed
to
off.
get that. Stella's got to get up there and get that on and down.
But they're pushing into the mid fight. There he goes, charging up. Doctor has to fall back, but he gets a good sleep on Pasta. And here comes the charge.
Oh no.
And a huge death ball hammer down coming up from Sage. Wasted a few too many ult scraps from DLG just to push their opponents. Beat drop. Why did he drop the beat?
He dropped the beat on himself. That was a bit of a misclick there, perhaps, or panic ult there. That's very unfortunate.
Looks like it. And somehow, through all that craziness, DLG
I was about to
loses
say,
the fight.
I
It
know.
looked like DLG had it.
I know. I was about to say with the sleep dart onto Pasta and Elok's grab and Pasta being charged out of the area. I was thinking that would be a nice wipe.
Eyes are from the rear, taking out ASMR. And another getting trade, and Kafka taking down Pasta, and they're gonna stall it just before it reaches the end. They have 2 minutes to push that thing only 3 meters. Now 4.
However, this is a pretty nice position to hold that card in because they can, even if DLG staggers in, they can still contest the card.
They might be able
Doctor
to pull in.
back up on the perch.
Yeah, that's going to be super annoying and super difficult to take care of. Anytime you're trying to charge up there without a Winston helping you out, it's going to be very difficult for Satella to specifically take down Doctor.
Yeah, I think a Winston would help them a lot, pushing off Swish and Doctor off that high ground. Because right now it's just Stella working on 3 people.
Doing
Not
what
much
he
he can
can.
do.
Everyone pushing towards the right side now, getting very close to the cart. Pasta shield almost destroyed so far. A speed boost coming out.
That's
Ult
grab.
coming out, getting several of them, and a huge E button coming out, and a triple. DLG's getting taken down. Satella gets another, and Swish and Lucio, Shell are the only ones left at the top. They
That was-
drop down.
That was a very clean ult combo right there.
Yet
Without
again,
a sound.
the Zarya Dragons that they've been doing have been just swell, just perfect.
Absolutely. And without sound barrier, there's not much they could do.
Well, they were actually ASMR Eve them, so they wouldn't have been able to survive. So they had like a Zarya, like that's one that I expected was a Zenyatta, perhaps to counter the ridiculous
Equals.
amount of precision.
I think they value the movement speed from Lucio a bit too much, though.
I agree. I mean, it's helped them several times, especially with the on attack, especially. But perhaps on defense, they should switch it up.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Oh,
They haven't
Phil
gotten many
coming
good
out.
sound barriers off.
Satella
yeah,
getting off the Genji.
Back on
Thinking it
Terra.
might not work at this close range area. Then it was coming out. Kafka getting ASMR.
That's 1 for 1.
Hammer down coming out, not getting much except for Kafka. Kafka goes down. Trade gets a double. Elok taking down Trade. This is the greatest football match I've seen in my life.
Absolutely. I think that with that, Mango Bay is able to push forward even further. They're going to be down a couple members though, as close spawns from DLG able to contest the cart more.
And they're pushing it so very close. Here comes the pushes. And Pasta getting hammered down.
Oh, that.
And that's going to be a huge team wipe and a wasted ult.
I think they heavily over-ulted right there. That's going to be very, very deadly for them, especially if Pasta
Shell still has sound, but they both teams have sound barrier, but Pasta with that ultimate ready to go. Satella very close behind. If Satella can get some good hits in and build that ult charge quickly, it's
1 minute left on the
72.
clock.
They have to push this as quick as they can. This is for the
Down to the
semifinals.
wire. Right, Pasta.
Oh,
Oh, getting hooked.
not much. Kafka getting bumped around.
See if Pasta can get that hammer down.
Elo getting ulted a little early. Oh, now coming down.
Oh no.
Sage knocking down his counter Ryan. Satella getting
Barrier
ult.
coming out from
Beat coming out. Huge ult. Huge ult. Swish taking down Satella, however.
They've got to take a look at this. They've got to watch Kafka here. He could very easily kill them all.
And the rest of the team gets stopped. And Meme-tastic comes in with a questionable ult. No one's taking care of Swish. He's just been up there uncontested this whole time, and the rest of the team is starting to come back. Pasta.
PDPSing. Are they gonna? Oh my goodness!
Stage
Pasta's
comes
already
out
back.
with the stall.
Trade is blasting away. Meme-tastic with several kills. Oh my
And they
goodness!
take
Well
it down.
done.
They're going to be able to push it in. Will this be it? And it's
Wow.
over, boys.
That's it. I was I'm kind of taken aback. That was very, very impressive by Mango Bay right there.
Mango Bay with a huge comeback.
That's Mango Bay moving on to the semifinals. And there's the bug again.
Oh boy.
It may have said Daddy's Little Gamers won, but it was Mango Bay with what I like to see as a very very nice server sweep from round 2 after a very close game in round 1.
A very good job. Excellent
Just-
tracking from Elok as well.
Elok was
Excellent.
a very big threat from Daddy's Little Gamers. His aggressive Zarya play put up a lot of issues for Mango Bay, but I think that Mango Bay switching onto more spread apart things like Pharah, we're able to what am I trying to say here? Able to mitigate some of Elok's presence. Also, Meme-tastic Zarya there on that point, also very very good.
3 very highly contested, very strong maps from both of these opponents. Mango Bay and DLG coming out. Very
Absolutely.
strong opponents against each other. I'd like to see this matchup again in a future tournament.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's we have your semifinalists here. Mango Bay is going to be up against. Let's check here. I said Geek Squad, right? Yep. Mango Bay's up against Geek Squad and Who and Goon Squad. That's a lot of squads here.
Squads.
Looks like I think they're still battling it out. So we'll get back to you. Actually, this might be the last stream we do because the finals are going to be casted by Moon, correct?
Yes, the finals will be.
Well, if we're casting Geek Squad, we'll see you back here in a bit. But otherwise, this is CX Dave,
This is Applesauce.
and we're signing off for now. Talk to you guys in a bit.
Peace.